Hello everyone, welcome to ST Model Cars. In this video, I would like to show you this 1/18 scale Mercedes-Benz C-Class W202 generation. This is made by Norev, and price point on this, $125 shipped from Germany to USA. As you can see, this is a full opening diecast, and this is issued by Norev for a Modelissimo, and supposedly this is limited to 1,250 pieces. Okay. All right, let's take a closer look at this classic Mercedes C-Class, or really the first generation Mercedes C-Class, because before this one, this car was the W201 190e. But just to show you, before we go any further, Norev also made the AMG version. So the silver car is the C36 AMG W202 version that you can see the review in my other video in this channel. So, all right, so let's take a closer look at this W202. Again, this is the non-AMG version. So looking at the front here, you see good details on the reflector behind the clear lens, and the lens actually have this little pattern to help diffuse the light, very typical of the 90s car. This car is, in the website, it's described as the facelifted car. This is the 1997 model, supposedly. So it has the clear front turn signal, and you can see the amber bulb behind the clear lens. Okay. Here's the grille. The chrome application here is really nice. You get the hood ornament, the Mercedes hood ornament here in the car, right? And on the bottom, here you see some opening. It's not really an opening, but Norev simulate this pretty well. You have this section in the middle, and you have this opening on the side. There's no fog light here, but they give you the simulated mesh here on the opening. Okay, so let's look under the hood, and if you look at the back here real quick, Norev didn't put any badge on this car, right? So this is just a generic C-Class. But if you look at the engine bay, I believe this is the C220 diesel. If you Google the engine bay image of the Mercedes W202 C220 diesel, you will see the same exact engine configuration. So, yep. So here's the engine detail. It's a half engine, so only the top part of the engine is molded, and the detail is quite good. Nothing to write home about. It's quite okay, but it's not like super details, right? And unfortunately, because of the lack of details, you can really see that this is only half molded engine, right? So it does look a bit toyish, but I guess it is what it is. And the other downside is that Norev chose to use this dog legs for the hood mechanism, which to me kind of makes the car looks a bit toyish. Like a lot of the Mercedes of that era, you have this single wiper blades. Okay, so so here's the front, and here's the side view of the Mercedes C-Class. This is W202. Taking a closer look here, here's the wheel details. You see a brake rotor and brake caliper behind the wheels. Same with the back, but because of the design of the wheel, it's kind of hard to see the brake details. If you look closer here, you get the turn signal repeater, and you also have this trim level, which is this is the Esprit. Right, let's take a look at underneath the car. Nothing much on the chassis detail. You really don't see the engine detail from underneath. You see the part of the transmission there, exhaust, right? And here's the rear suspension details. There's a working suspension in this car. So here's the rear, and here's the front. So, okay. So let's take a look at the interior details. You open the door here. You get the camera out of the pedestal. Okay, so this is an interesting color choice. This is the Esprit trim level, and it's a combination between black and red upholstery. You know, and I think it, you know, the contrast works really well with the gray car. I don't know what you think, but one of the reasons I got the gray car is because it has this red interior, and I'm normally not into red interior, but I think this red interior looks good with the gray car. Okay. So here's the dashboard details. You know, you see the climate control and the audio on the center console there, right? You see the AC fence, and right here, you know, on the side of the dash, there's this airbag warning. You know, not, you know, warn you not to put the child seat in the front, right? So it's very nice detail there. And here's a shot of the door trim. Okay, so let's open up the back door. So similar door panel with the front, and you know, similar upholstery as well. Fully carpeted, and you know, a fully finished headliner and the pillars inside. Okay. All right. So here's the rear view of the W202. One thing that I kind of question Norev is that, you know, they describe the car on the website as 1997, meaning this is the facelifted car. And you know, I think the facelifted car supposedly have like a tinted taillight lenses instead of this, you know, like bright red one. You know, so I don't know. I think whether Norev doesn't, you know, doesn't bother to work out that details, or they forgot about it. I'm not sure, but I wish they would have replicated this a bit better by tinting the taillight lens for the facelifted car. Okay, so here's the back. No badges, right? Just generic C-Class. And you know, here's the trunk. If you look under the trunk lid, you have that safety triangle. Okay. So let's take a look at the driver's side interior. There it is. Okay, 3 pedals, manual transmission car. Let's take a closer look at the cluster there, so you can see that the speedometer and everything is printed. You know, you got the Mercedes leather steering wheel there. Okay, and here's the side view, the driver's side view of the W202. Okay, overall, I really like this one. You know, I think the gray color and the red interior, you know, I think that color combination works quite nicely. So yeah, if you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section. Much appreciated if you can like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I hope you enjoyed the review of this Mercedes C-Class. I will see you in my next video, and thanks for watching.